All right, let's take a look at the Neewer 50-in-1 action camera accessory kit. And this is for GoPros, all the GoPros through the newest Hero 11. So it comes in this nice little case with a zipper. And one thing I noticed is kind of strange is the handle is on the back side here, opposite of where it opens. So if you were to forget to zip it up and grab the handle and go and take off, you're going to dump everything on the ground. So that's poor design-wise, in my opinion. All right, let's take a look inside. The case itself is pretty nice. Take a look inside and see what we got here. We got some instructions, a little sheet that tells us how to contact customer service. We got our instruction book that shows you all the different items that you get, along with instructions of the different pieces that go together to make up the accessory that you want to use. I'll post this on in the description. All right, now, one other thing that I noticed, I've already looked at all this stuff. One thing that I noticed is there's a chemical smell to everything, and I've seen that in the Amazon reviews that there's a slight smell to it. So I think it will probably air out and be okay. But if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, chemical smells, then you might be a little bit concerned about this. All right, let's take a look at some stuff. This, you got a little foam insert. I don't know about that, but it is what it is. Here's a wrist strap for mounting your camera. And this, well, I don't know. There might be times that you need a wrist strap, and it's got a little lock here that you can rotate the camera in whatever position you want and then lock it into position so it doesn't move. So that's kind of cool. We've got a little J-hook bracket. And this is really nice. You know, as far as the quality of this stuff, the little brackets and things seem to be as well made as a original GoPro accessory. So I'm kind of pleased with that. There's a little tripod mounting bracket. It's not bad. We've got another J-hook. So they give you two of those. This is a suction cup mount, and I haven't tried it, but I will, and I'll let you know if it meets expectations or not. I can tell you this, it doesn't look to be of the greatest quality, but you're not paying a lot for this. I think I paid $38.99 it was, so you know, you get what you pay for. In this particular case, I wouldn't use this or any of these items in a scenario where the camera might, if the bracket were to break, the camera would fall and, like off the side of a filmmaker or into the ocean or something like that. I don't know if I would trust this for that. If you're a heavy-duty action filmer, videoer, this is probably not what you need. You probably want something more heavy duty, maybe the GoPro brand accessories. But if you're a YouTuber or a casual user, this stuff's not bad. Here's a clamp you can mount your camera to, and this is designed to clamp to like a backpack strap, or in my case, I wear overalls all the time, so I'll probably be clipping this on my overalls if I wanted to walk around in a crowd at an amusement park or something and take some video. That would work good. Let's see what else we got. This is a float you can mount to, and I think somewhere in here there's a strap that goes to also, so you have a strap going to your wrist. Mount your camera on the top. Don't know if it'll float the camera or not. You got a seam right here. If I was going to use it and trust it not to sink to the bottom, I'd probably seal that maybe with some silicone or maybe just tape, something to make sure that this is not going to leak water right there, leak water into it and cause it to drop. What else we got here? Oh, here's something I'll probably use. This is a head strap. I do a lot of drone footage, and this would be nice to be able to mount the GoPro on my head and shoot video of the drone taking off and landing, that type stuff. So I'd probably use that. What else? We got a bunch of accessories. These are mounting plates. They're different styles. This is a flat one. We got a curved one for like if you're mounting a camera to a helmet, bicycle helmet, or a motorcycle helmet. And I think there's several of each. Yeah, that's another curved one. Another curved one. You get 3 of those. And this is a flat. And these mount with adhesive strips that they give you. And then the brackets, the clamps, the J clamps, snap in like that to hold your camera. Alright, so you get a handful of those. You get a bunch of screws that are used to clamp the camera to the bracket. Get a handful of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those will look to be as well made as the ones that come with the GoPro. Let's see, what else we got? There's some clamps that go into the mounting brackets to attach your camera to the mounting brackets. You got 1, 2, 3 of those. Lots of plastic, man. They're trying to wear it out. Alright, now let's look at what we got in the pouch over here. First thing to come out, more plastic bag. What do we got here? This is a chest mount. That seems pretty solid. Seams are stitched. Look like they're stitched and glued. Not something I would use, but if you're a casual user, like I say, if you were climbing mountains, you're going to climb Everest or stuff, or another peak, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good shape, pretty good quality. It's a little bit cheesy on the back there, but if you were a really heavy-duty action photographer, I think I might find something a little bit better. But again, this thing was $40. You can't complain. If you're just starting out, you want to figure out what mounts that you're going to use that should be most useful to you. This is a good way to go. Here's a package of adhesive strips for your mounts, so you can attach them to helmets or other flat surfaces. Those are nice. These are little anti-fog strips that you can put in your case to absorb moisture. Nice little accessory. What do we got here? Oh, this is that attachment for hooking this to your float, and then this goes around your wrist. It's a wrist attachment. Nice little bag, accessories bag. You can take stuff with you if you don't want to take the whole case. Excuse me. Here's a little tether attachment that you could glue if you're using like your suction cup and you want to make sure it doesn't fall off and you lose your camera. You can attach this with this cord to the whatever bracket you're using, and just a safety feature so you don't lose your camera. Alright, more plastic bags. This is another strap, wrist strap. I guess that's what it is, or maybe for mounting your remote control or something like that. Anyway, nice little handy deal. And then we got a little tripod. Now, I'd looked at this before, and I mean, again, if you're just starting out and you need something to shoot with, you know, this is cool. It'll work. It'll get the job done. But I wouldn't put my camera in a perilous position where if this broke, like this bracket up here doesn't look particularly great, but if this broke, you don't want your camera plummeting to the ground, you know, down the side of a cliff or something, so, or on top of your car even. So that one, if you're going to use a Gorilla Pod like that a lot, you might want to buy an actual original Gorilla Pod, because they're a lot more sturdy for sure. Anyway, but this would do in a pinch. All right, this is the bicycle handlebar attachment. Now, it's okay. I took it out to a mountain bike in the garage, and it mounts, you know, even though it looks small, it would mount to the handlebars at about the right size, and you get some other components there. Little screws that go on here, so you can tie it all together like that, mount it to the handlebars. If you're doing a lot of serious mountain biking over rough terrain, I might want to get something that I would feel more comfortable with, because while this molded plastic might hold up, I want to be sure I'm not dropping a $450 camera onto a rock at 30 miles an hour. So that would work in a pinch if you're just casually riding around the neighborhood or something. That would I'd feel comfortable doing that. See what else we got here. Here's an extension bar, and this mounts to a clamp like this. Well, like this maybe. Well, it doesn't want to mount. That would need, oh, there it goes. So you could have this mounted to your helmet, your motorcycle helmet. And this would get the camera up higher, or however you wanted to situate it. That's kind of cool extension. You could also use it on your selfie stick, I think, to raise it up. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Speaking of which, the selfie stick. This, I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't go around being really rough with it, but you know, if we're getting started, if you need a selfie stick, this would work. All right, so that's the Neewer 50-in-1 action camera accessory kit for the GoPro. Like I said, if you're looking for something to use as a heavy-duty action camera guy, you ride your mountain bike, or you surf, or you do a lot of serious hiking, this would get by in a pinch. But again, I wouldn't want to put my camera in a perilous situation with these mounts, because especially that one right there just looks kind of cheesy to me. But we'll give it a shot and see how it works, and if it's really terrible, I'll let you know, because you don't want to break a camera with this stuff. But you can't beat the price. $40 for 50 pieces or so. Lots of options to mount your gear, so your camera. All right, that's this review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more of this type stuff. And thank you for watching.